Well, they're definitely in the warm-up, so it's a little bit behind, but we're back here at Hibiscus Sports Complex. Luke, we're going to give it a crack, do a bit of a trial run to see. Trial and error always is the way to go. Pirates come into this game, and unfortunately for the Toowoomba.
And they're just going to shoot outside jump shots like that.
Yeah, it's a good look there by Dickerson to Malik. So Malik, quite tall. He's been around the QBL for a while too. Hasn't yet filled out, but he's a talent.
Yeah, I certainly hope the Pirates this early in the season have had time to work on their zone offense, because I'm pretty sure we're going to see 40 minutes of this zone now.
I would have to agree with you there. The Pirates got a good look. Bairstow just couldn't handle the pass from Boardman.
Of course, it balances out with the Pirates not having either of their imports either, so this still really is both local lineups going against each other.
Dickerson floater is up, no good. Tees, returning Brendan Tees with the rebound. First action for the Pirates in a few years from Brendan Tees.
Fantastic to see him back out there in the purple jersey for sure.
Vines drains a three. It's 3-2 now. The deficit is 1 for Toowoomba. I expect to say that a lot. Tees to Vines and vice versa this season.
Absolutely. Look, the extra space that Vines is going to get in the backcourt this year, having Tees out there with him, he's really going to enjoy that.
Vines gets called for the foul on Jason Ebneter. They're going to call it. No, they're going to say it was in the dribble action, so no shots there. We see Aaron Maxey on the bench. He's probably pretty angry that he didn't get the suit up tonight, but kicks it back out to Tola. Now Vines. Vines gets it on the deck, dumps it inside for Bairstow, over to Boardman, who slams it home.
Fantastic passing there. Really great penetration from Vines to collapse the defense. And then Bairstow with the extra pass underneath.
Yeah, good patience, too, there from the Pirates. Working the ball around the perimeter for a good look.
Vines will probably be upset that he didn't get the assist, and Bairstow turned it up.
Tees baseline jump shot is up. That's short. Malik comes down with the rebound. He gets it over there, rolls away from it, goes right at Bairstow. Pass is stolen from Vines. Kicks it up for Tees. Tees going to lay it up for Tolo, who hammers it down. Great transition offense there. Tees to Tolo.
Who knew Tolo's legs had that, but that's a great alley, great pass from Tees, and a great finish.
And Luke, I'm going to remind you again, do not lean back. You nearly went over there, my friend.
We are in a precarious spot where they've seated us here tonight, but I think we'll manage.
Tolo picks up the foul there, so that's his first as well. How about that alley-oop pass, though, from Tees to Tolo?
Look, the pass was right on the money. It just sat there just outside the cylinder and just waited for him to grab it. And it's really good to see Tolo running the lanes that well and getting up nice and high.
Yeah, great finish there from Tolo. I wasn't sure if he had it in him, but I did give him my dunk of the year in 2015 when he smacked that one on Demos from Mackay.
That was a nice one, absolutely.
Pantano has his shot blocked. Now Pirates going to bring it back down. Boardman thinks about a three. Bit of physical play inside. Who are they going to give this one to? Looks like it's going to go against Malik. Yep. Malik picks up the defensive foul there. That's Toowoomba's first, so Southwest with 3 team fouls and Toowoomba with 1.
I think you'll find that one's actually on Cam Webber. So
really?
A little holding foul there.
Bairstow misses the jump shot. Tolo loses the offensive rebound. And Toowoomba looking to cut this lead to another shot block there. This time it's Bairstow. Pantano, another baseline jump shot is good.
Yeah, that's one where Bairstow really just needs to keep his feet. He's got inches on the player there. And to give up a set shot like that, they really can do better.
7-6 the lead here for the Pirates. Bairstow's going to fire from the baseline. That's good. That's a good early sign for the Pirates as well. Once Bairstow gets that jump shot going, his confidence skyrockets.
Absolutely. They gave him way too much space there, and Bairstow had no problem putting that one straight down. Now we're seeing Vines start to pick that ball up a little further up the floor.
Yeah, I think Pirates... Yeah, you don't want to be too cocky with Toowoomba, because they have players who've played in the QBL for quite a while, because they forced a turnover there. But when a team comes in losing in Aaron Maxey and Chris Whitehead, there's been huge raps on Whitehead as well, your confidence levels must go up. But Southwest has to be careful here. They don't want to get too overconfident.
Look, it is always a dangerous situation when you get news like that just before the game. It's that exhale, and you tend to metaphorically stand up and relax a little bit, and that can really get you into trouble if the other guys do lift in the face of the adversity.
Great look from Bairstow, and Vines hits his second 3 of the night. The lead now doubled. It's 12-6 for Southwest.
Look, offensively, the Pirates have been doing a good job. They've been moving the ball well, and their shooters are on tonight, which is a great start early. They're just going to make sure that they can really get it done down here defensively.
Cameron Weber throws one up. It's no good. Then he loses the ball out of bounds. So referees, I like what they're doing here early. They're letting them play a bit physical, letting them get away with some stuff.
Yeah, they called it tight for the first few possessions, but the last few they've sort of settled it down a little bit. But that was a fairly good call. I mean, look, the Pirates were a bit soft in giving up Weber that penetration, but once he got there to the rim, the guys were straight up, and it was the ball handler initiating all the contact. Bit of a delay game here as we clean up the sweat off the floors from Cam falling down after attacking the rim.
Bit of sweat on the floor, never hurt anyone. Well, actually, it always does. That's why they wipe it up. But what do you think so far? I mean, I know in the past you've opened up with pool games. What do you think about having to play a pool game first hit out of the season?
Look, I'm not a big fan of it because of exactly what we're seeing here tonight, that teams are often having to wait for players at the start of the year. There's just little things that go on, and so the games that count the most, being first up, it really compounds the intensity of missing those sort of guys.
Yeah, picking up the foul there. It looked like good defense was Jason Ebneter. Toowoomba's bench certainly thought it was good defense. Finds behind the back to Bairstow, fires from three, it's good. Southwest on fire from deep. They're up by 9, 15-6.
Great curl for Vines off that inbound play, and look, he dropped the shoulder a little more. He probably could have got all the way to the rim, but the play as the team ran it left him with so much space.
Tease with the steal, layup attempt no good, and Tease is fouled. So he'll go to line for 2 shots. Saw Teasy last weekend, and he said that his ankle was still a little bit sore. So hopefully he's all good.
Yeah, I was chatting to him pre-game, and he said it's still not 100%, but he's getting pretty close. And I think he's giving himself about 80%. And a player with his experience and his ability at 80% coming back down to this level is still very, very capable.
Yeah, he obviously has the contract. He's a contracted NBL player with the Adelaide 36ers, so obviously he's got to keep that in mind as well. But it's pretty great to see Brendan Tease back in the Pirate purple.
Absolutely. Look, you've always got to be careful with injuries, and as he manages it out. But on the other hand, it's always so good to see the NBL guys come back and play here. You can't play scared. It's so easy to just injure yourself. Training, shooting around. Walking down the street, guys have got injured. So you've got to get out there on the floor and devote yourself to the game.
Take a quick look at some stats for you here. Early for Southwest, Bairstow's got 5, Vines has 6, Tolo and Boardman with 2, Tease has 2 assists. Southwest from 3 so far is 3 of 4. They're 6 of 9 from the field. They've got 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 0 turnovers. Taking a look at Toowoomba. Toowoomba has 3 players with a bucket each in Pantano, Ebneter, and Malik. They are 3 of 9 from the field. They only shot 1 3, and they've missed that one, but they do have 3 early turnovers as well. So if Toowoomba is gonna have any chance to win this game, they have to take care of the pill.
Absolutely. Look, they've been aggressive with the ball, and they're looking to get it inside. Hence only the 1 3-point attempt. But yeah, as you said, they've got to look after the ball because the turnovers just lead to such easy baskets here. Even these Tees free throws came off a turnover and a fast break leak. So that's something they've got to clear up really fast. Yeah,
and don't forget the Tolo alley-oop also came off a turnover. So Southwest is certainly looking to capitalize on their fast break opportunities.
And look, it's really good for the Pirates to see that when they've forced those turnovers, they have been able to capitalize and get something out of it.
Pantano misses the 3. Bairstow comes down with the rebound.
Again, Corcoran's going to be looking for more from his guys and to come down and just launch a 3 so early in the shot clock.
Tease long 2, no good. Dickerson with the board.
And there we see Borden picking up the ball fast, gives the guys time to get back, but Dickerson goes right through all of them for an easy layup.
Yeah, good play there by Dickerson, grabbing the defensive rebound and going coast to coast. He's playing very aggressive here early, and he really has to with the guys on the bench that Toowoomba has.
Look, he's a guy that's got experience at this level and really could stand up if they're going to do anything tonight.
Tease baseline jump shot, rolls in and out, and Dickerson comes down with another one. It's a dangerous cross-court pass. Ebneter has it now. He hands it right over to Boardman. Now Vines has it, one-on-one with Dickerson, in and out dribble, throws up the floater, no good. Bairstow with the follow.
Great second effort there by Bairstow, and I'll give up on the play. Vines did a good job at penetrating, shot the ball high, and so when it missed, he still gave his teammates a chance, leaving it up there on the rim, and Bairstow took full advantage.
Bit of blood maybe here from Bairstow, not sure, but checking in for the first time as a Pirate, Luke Piddle. Bairstow's going to check out, and also checking in is Callum Benny. He's going to give Brendan Teese a breather.
Yeah, look, when you're up 10, they've already played the first 6.5. Great time to get Teese out and make sure that knee stays healthy all year.
Callum Benny adding a bit of length to the top of this Pirates defense here. Pantano goes inside for the newly checked in Sid Hume. Dickerson fires for 3, that's no good. Tolo comes down with the rebound.
I think the Pirates will be quite happy if they can keep forcing the Mountaineers out to behind the perimeter there as much as possible.
Boardman hands off for Tolo. There's a foul somewhere in there. There's a lot of contact. There was a late handoff too. Interesting handoff right along the baseline.
Yeah, usually you try to get a little higher on the block before you get that, because if that handoff is clean, Tolo does have the ball, but he's below the basket level, which makes it hard to finish. And look, we've already seen a few turnovers come from it. I certainly think they look better when they do get up and pressure there.
Weber fires away from 3. That's no good. Benny comes up with it, gets it over to the captain. Vines kicks ahead for Tolo. Now Tolo top of the key for Benny. Benny left-handed floater, no good. Dickerson with the rebound. He's looking to get off and run. And Callum Benny fouls Charles Dickerson.
It's always hard to pick up a foul that far away from your own basket, but it's coming from good intensity in the Pirates, and they're the ones as a coach you can certainly live with.
So Bairstow going to check back in for Alex Boardman. Nice addition for Southwest, taking advantage of the Wizards pulling out of the QBL competition. So they picked up Boardman and Piddle, 2 fairly young but talented players.
Absolutely. Look, when you look at that Northside roster, I think Boardman, from those local Aussie guys, was the pick of the bunch. So for the Pirates to secure that, they've done really well. And Piddle, as you mentioned, also a handy addition for them.
Orbital has it. He's going to fire from the elbow. That's no good. Too strong. Tolo with the rebound.
Toowoomba running a lot of pin-down screens there, and I know if I was still on the bench, I would be in the ref's ear about that screen moving a mile every time, so we'll see how long before that gets called.
Tolo tries to enter for Bairstow. Dickerson with the steal. Kicks it ahead for Weber, who loses it over to Tolo. Good hustle there by Adam. That's what he does, all the little things for you.
And what a great save to keep that in after knocking it loose.
Piddle throws it up. That's no good. And now Orbital has it.
Again, we see Tolo pressuring up.
Entry pass from Orbital to Dickerson goes out of bounds.
Another turnover for the Mountaineers. This really is hurting them here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Malik's going to check back in, give Dickerson a bit of a breather. Toowoomba so far has 5 turnovers for the first quarter. And the game we did last night, the Logan Thunder versus Bundaberg, I think Logan had 4 turnovers in the first half.
That's fantastic execution from Logan there last night, so that's going to be hard for any team to maintain.
Orbell picks up a foul, trying to stay with Vines.
That's a really scrappy foul too. They're the sort of ones you see when a team is struggling there, just holding the guy as he comes off the screen.
Yeah, he's trying to get a body on him, and understandably so. He's given up a lot of speed there to Vines. Vines works off a Bairstow screen, who rolls to the basket. Little floater is good for Jared.
Yeah, an interesting defensive tactic there. I can understand the desire to trap on Vines, but to leave Bairstow, who can hurt you from the outside or the inside open, is always going to be extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I know Jared Bairstow very excited for this upcoming QBL season. Can't believe it's here. Feels like we've been talking about it forever, but the season is well and truly underway.
Oh, it's great to see. It's opening night is always such an exciting time.
Malik with the finish and the foul. Looked like he was going to try and yam it down. He lost it, but it went in.
Yeah, that ball's come across, and Southwest just not quite getting to the split line there on their help line defense. If the guy guarding Yamak had been where he's supposed to be, that probably could have been a steal.
Yeah, Tolo with the foul. That's his second personal. So checking in for Tolo is going to be Abraham Yak. Tolo's going to have to take a seat on the bench with 2 fouls. Tolo's got 2 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Like I said, Phil does a bit of everything for you.
Look, there's a few things that Adam does that just don't show on the stat sheet. He's the quintessential player that adds more value than what the stat sheet will ever show.
Malik hits the free throw, so it's a 9-point lead here for the Pirates. Vines goes inside to Bairstow. Bairstow finishes over Malik.
Nice easy penetration for Vines and a great little dish around the corner.
They've got about 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pirates up 22-11. Malik working on Bairstow. Good defense there, but Vines picks up a silly one.
Again, when they hold it out like that, you can understand the temptation to reach in and grab it, but you've just got to always at least be slapping up and making sure that you're away from their hands.
Yeah, and the captain, Ryan Vines, that's his second personal foul, so checking in will be Jai Blackman.
See, it's only 19 seconds left in the quarter, so something that the Pirates should be able to manage with the absence of both Tees and Vines up the top. Piddle obviously bringing enough experience to still keep the ship steady, and Bairstow out there to show some veteran leadership as well.
Malik hits the first, so he's a perfect 3 from 3 from the charity stripe to start out this first quarter.
That's it for a big guy who's already shown his ability to get up there and throw it down at the rim. He's got a good stroke at the line.
Yeah, hits them both, so it's a 9-point lead, 22-13. Southwest going to hold for the final shot here. Who's taking the shot, Bairstow or Piddle? I'm putting my money on Bairstow.
Look, Piddle being a guard's got a chance, but Bairstow's certainly where I'd be calling for the ball to get to.
There they
Goes
go.
in there, he's giving it back up, and that was a good read by Jared.
Piddle just a bit short. Bairstow, can he get it off? No, he can't. So we'll head into the break at the first quarter with the Pirates up 9, 22-13. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back. We'll try and get some stats for you. You're watching Pirates basketball here on Pirates TV. All right, we're back. Just working through some technical difficulties, everybody. So apologies for that. We'll see if we can get them sorted. We're trying our best for you. We'll see what happens.
So we're a minute into the quarter here. We've seen baskets from both teams. And it's at 27-14.
At 27-14, the lead here for Southwest. Weber goes over to Hume. Now Dickerson has it. Looks like he lost it off his foot. Yes, he did. Thought it might have been Bairstow's foot there.
We've got Pirates ball, and looking at the way Bairstow's going, I might be running a play for him pretty much every trip down the floor because they cannot stop him.
Hey, he's a really tough matchup, Bairstow. Not just for Toowoomba, but for most teams in this competition. Because if you put a small guy on him, he takes you inside. If you put a bigger guy on him, he'll bring it